Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live discussion of Disney merchandise. It's Barely Necessities here at Laughing Place. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the site's co-founder, and Rebecca Burbank, our site manager, is from the Minnie looks cute back there, Becca.
Yeah, I love that. She's one of those weighted plush. So she's gonna sit, she doesn't need to be propped up against the wall because she sits on her own. But yeah, she's super, super cuddly. We really love it.
I'm going to say a few quick hellos here. We've got Geo. Howdy, Geo. Hi, Caleb. Thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate it as always. We're starting off, Becca, with some Monsters University items.
Yeah, this was a bit of a surprise to me that we're doing a Monsters University collection, but why not? Everybody's thinking about going back to school or perhaps off to college, to university for the first time. Take some monster fun with you. Nothing is better than like a simple backpack, like that classic blue backpack. There's also plush. It's so cute.
Oh, I love the variety of items with this collection. If you've been enjoying Monsters, if you enjoyed Monsters University, like Becca said, we had that backpack, there's a plush, there's some t-shirts, just a neat kind of, offering regarding this franchise. I like the Loungefly, Becca. What do you think?
I like it too. I like the colors, of course. I've said many times that blue is my favorite color, and they've picked some good shades here. I think it's fun too.
I can't recall seeing them kind of bringing a cardigan, like kind of a. Oh no, I guess this is more of a Letterman jacket to life as a backpack. So it's fun to see whenever for me, I enjoy seeing when Loungefly dives into kind of a different mode or different character with because it's like every Loungefly is pretty much the same, right? It's this domed shape, the two pockets on the side, little zip front, and so I enjoy seeing how they can bring other aspects of culture to the design there. This hat, distressed hat, they've gone for.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen this before. I think my sister has one of these, but it's such a good item, right? It's something that you like they might have changed it up a little bit, but it's such a good item. So yeah, I like this. I like the choice of blue.
And as we scroll through a few more items that you're going to find in the wrap up, I was just trying. This is one of those films where I think I need to go revisit it. It's not as deep, it's not as deep in my memory bank as other Disney films in recent years.
I think I saw it for the first time like 2 years ago, and I liked it. But it's good. It's not Monsters Inc. good, but it's good.
I'm not sure I knew that it was considered a founding year of 1313, which we know is a throwback to Disneyland's address there on Harbor Boulevard, which some say is a throwback to the fact that Mickey Mouse, his initials would be MM, and that's the 13th letter of the alphabet. So yeah, that's a new fact for me. So there you go, learning something through merchandise. And finally, a magic band to kind of round out the offerings from the Monsters University collection. Moving into holiday items because it's summertime, and that means that we get a look at Halloween stuff.
Yes. So this item is not available yet. Don't worry, folks. You haven't missed it. This is coming on the 22nd. It'll be available at Disney Store. It's going to carry a $75 price tag for $74.99, but this looks like the wreaths that they have at the parks. So I don't know if they're going to have a limit on how many you can purchase, because I can see some folks like getting really, really excited about it and turning their entire yard into Main Street.
Yeah, definitely. Is this kind of a pre-order on something like this, something that we've seen very often over there? It doesn't feel like a typical, or did you say that it's not for purchase yet?
It's not for purchase yet, and I don't know. They say it'll be available July 22nd on Disney Store. It could also mean it's a pre-order or a back order type thing. We don't know, but you will be able to to purchase this, this will be on the website
Yes.
starting July 22nd. And I
Okay. Me misapplying language there. No, that was on me. Moving over to Barefoot Dreams, we've got a celebration of Donald Duck.
Yes. Yeah, these are available at Barefoot Dreams, but then they also showed up on Disney Store. So we do have links to Disney Store as well as to the Barefoot Dreams website. But yeah, some fun stuff to celebrate 90 years of Donald Duck. I think this is so cute. This little like blanket with the Donald plush. Oh my gosh. It just looks so cozy. Like
I was going to say, if you haven't had a chance to snuggle with the Barefoot Dreams, I was actually given a blanket for a while back. I want to say it was with the launch of the Disney Plus show, Slumber Party, that movie. And they gave up, I want to say the plush blanket and socks came with that. And it is the most cuddly, soft blanket I have ever had in my life. In fact, I was nervous to wash it.
Oh,
because it was just so soft. I was like, oh no, I know I'm going to ruin it. But I was able to wash it, launder it beautifully. It came out just as cuddly soft. So yeah, so that was a Barefoot Dreams blanket, and that was my introduction to the brand. So yeah, nice, soft, super cuddly items, and nothing says super cuddly like Donald Duck screaming at you, hooey.
Right. So but I mean, sometimes when you're upset, you do want to just like curl up or hide under a blanket. I have had those moments. So if I can be comfortable while I'm angry, that's okay.
For sure. Our team that travels around Disneyland noticing new things, they recently stumbled on these adorable doll collections that are happening. And what it is it's like a little briefcase with a princess. And you can pretty much just recount her story through each one. We'll share with you who we found. We've got Mirabelle here with her Encanto accessories. So did I forget that she's considered a seamstress, or is this kind of like the continuing adventures of Mirabelle?
Yeah, I actually don't know, but I like that they've included a sewing machine because it feels so appropriate for her story, like for her family's story. So yeah, I don't know.
Gio, you're watching. I feel like you would know. Is this an aspect of Mirabelle's character that I just forgot about, or is this kind of an additional thing that's being added through the merchandise? See, with Ariel, we have the obvious. We have her buddies, Flounder and Sebastian, and we know that she's interested in her hair because she's got the dingle hopper. She's constantly playing around. So so you've got her mirror, her seashell mirror desk there, and a seashell, or actually it looks like a splash of water chair, which I think that's kind of neat. I wouldn't mind that.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, no, totally. Rapunzel has her buddy Pascal.
Yeah, and I love the little like almost like what you would have on a canopy bed. Yeah, I guess like a canopy there. That's just so fun.
They've even got a frying pan.
Yes.
Which is a kind of quintessential Rapunzel with Elsa, a little Olaf, a beautifully decorated bed.
Her bed looks like a little goth to me, which is so fun because I feel like I could see where Elsa might have a little goth streak in her.
Gio saying that he doesn't know, but hey, they sell Rapunzel bow and arrow sets, so anything's possible. True enough. With Belle, a little adorable sheep. Oh man, I would have loved these when I was young.
I know, especially because they have the case. Like that would have been, when I wasn't old enough to carry a purse, but I would want to take something everywhere. This would have been so perfect. I would have proudly carried around one of these.
I'm just thinking about when we used to travel on the airplane, and this would have been the perfect little set to have because all the pieces were in a nice little location there, so they wouldn't keep them all together, but yet I could have a little bit of imaginative play on the plane. And oh, how adorable are Bruno's eyes here. Very puppy dog eyes. Kyle making a joke that Mirabelle's a seamstress makes sense because our animation guy around here, Tony, calls the movie So. Oh, very funny, Kyle. And finally, of course, Tiana. We know she makes that gumbo with her dad in the kitchen. So you got to have a nice big pot. You got to have that stove, some hot sauce to add a little bit of heat to whatever she's cooking up. So a lot of fun. I will say it's kind of funny to me that it doesn't have a frog, but hey. Not every Tiana set has to have a frog, I guess.
No, but I get what you're saying.
Moving on, San Diego Comic-Con is just around the corner, and Laughing Place will be bringing you coverage, but we want to highlight Roosevelt's, our friends, what they got coming, Becca.
They have 3 booths coming this year. Last year they did 2. This year they have 3. They're going to be over in the Lucasfilm Pavilion. They're going to have their general booth. And then they're also going to have their breakfast balls booth, which is part of their all-day polo, like golf balls. They're going to have just 4 exclusive polo shirts, and then they're going to have other exclusive shirts at each of these booths. This is so, I really like their selections for this year. These are fun, and they cover a variety of fandoms, but a lot of Star Wars and a lot of Marvel.
I am loving this aqua glow that's down in the bottom corner here with the crew in kind of snorkel and fins, and the color scheme on it is really pretty. I'm envisioning it looking amazing under black light situations. But this notion of little Logans, that just cracks me up.
Yeah, they have a little line, if you will, where it's miniature versions. Sometimes it's a small head, but it's miniature versions and icons of a variety of characters. So yeah, this one is Logan and as part of the Deadpool and Wolverine that's coming out during the convention, the movie. I don't know what they're going to be doing for the movie, but I assume they'll be doing something super special.
Now, our Star Wars guy around here isn't a big Phantom Menace or prequel in general fan.
Because he's smart.
So he was not all that worried about his pocketbook with these particular designs. But I could see where that Darth Maul shirt in particular could score really well. I would love the Snips and Sky Guy, the Ahsoka and Anakin design that they've got. And of course, they kind of lean into that Mattel Star Wars logo. It's not Mattel, it's Kenner back then.
I think Kenner,
logo with the collect 'em all, and then Star Wars kind of in a blast logo there. So I wonder if my husband would wear he loves Jar Jar, but I wonder if he'd actually wear a Jar Jar shirt.
I mean, it's a great color, and it looks from the mock-up that they have here, it doesn't look like the pattern is going to be too big, or any of the individual graphics are going to be too big. So yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Oh, but maybe this little Jar Jar. Oh, I bet you Tony wants this one. He likes.
I know. That was the first thing that came to my mind too.
Wow.
I would just be happy to rock the San Diego, the Floral City top.
Yeah, they have some great. I like their stuff that's not pop culture. They have so many shirts that, to be honest, those are the ones that are kind of sitting on my wish list. Are they're non-pop culture. In fact, the one I really wanted sold out before I got my hands on it. Aww. And they never replenished it. And I think it broke my heart so much that I haven't bothered to sign up. But that one sat, I kept checking and checking. It was called Wildflower. It's gorgeous. It was brown with little flowers on. Oh man, yeah, the best. But these are all at Comic-Con. They're Comic-Con exclusive. You can see the booth numbers. They've got them listed right there, so you'll be able to find them, whether you're looking for the polos that are at the breakfast balls or the Star Wars Roosevelt ones, or their general booth where they're going to have a different shirt release each day. By the way, they'll have other shirt designs there. These aren't the only ones that'll be at the booth. So I want to make sure you know that if you're going to Comic-Con. And if you're not, be sure to follow Laughing Place on Twitter, here at YouTube. We'll be sharing with you what we learned throughout Comic-Con. One of the big surprises to me thus far is that Percy Jackson and the Olympians get a big are in the big venue, as I recall.
Oh, they're in Hall H.
Maybe Kyle can jump in the chat and make sure that I'm right on that. I think that's what I saw on the schedule. You can see what we're covering over there on the right. It says SDCC Disney schedule. See, we're on top of it because we are excited to bring to you what announcements come out of the event. But it's not my gig, so it's only on the cursory of my memory. Within merchandise, Jingle Bells and Haunted Yells. I know Marshall wrote that, right?
Yep. Yes, he did.
What do we have here, Becca?
So these are action figure 2-packs that are like Haunted Mansion holiday, right? So
Yeah.
you get a friendly ghost and and then a character from Nightmare Before Christmas in their holiday decor. So you can collect the entire series, or you can just pick your favorites. But yeah, the hitchhiking ghosts or some of the classic characters from Nightmare Before Christmas.
A neat concept to do the 2-pack this way. Classic figure and then a Nightmare Before Christmas character. So this is from the team over there at Super 7?
Yep, Super 7, but this is actually available at Disney Store. So I think this is the first time I've seen Super 7 at Disney Store, which is really cool.
Fantastic. And Haunted Mansion Holiday is just around the corner. It will be part of the, it will open with a virtual queue this time because of that ongoing construction happening over at the mansion. And it will be kind of our first time to see what's been underway behind the walls over there at Disneyland's iconic attractions. So exciting times ahead when it comes to a Haunted Mansion Holiday, but these toys will bring that fun to home. Dooney and Burke are celebrating cats.
Yes, with a vault collection, and we have a whole variety of friendly felines that are featured here on this this new tote bag, and then ears. I like the colors that they went with. Sometimes pink is like it for me. I'm very particular about pink. There's some that I really, really love and others that I'm just like, no, it's not working for me. This is a really pretty pink, even though it's very, very light. And I like the placement of the cats as well. It's not too much. Like there's a lot going on, but it's not too much.
I reckon. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over the cats and see if we. So we have Raja.
Mm-hmm.
We have Cheshire Cat.
Yep.
We have one of the 3 little kittens. I can never keep Burlese and Toulouse.
I know. I can't either.
So it's one of them. Simba, Duchess, and Thomas O'Malley.
Yep.
And on the backside, we have Bagheera, Oliver, and is that from Bolt?
That's what I think. It's Mittens, right? Isn't that the cat's name?
I think so. I always want to call it Socks, but that was Clinton's cat.
President. Okay.
But for some reason, I always want to call him Socks. And then, of course, Figaro, Scat Cat, Marie, and Mochi. There we go.
Yeah, Mochi from Big Hero 6, which is fun because it's like they call it the Vault Collection, which makes me think, oh, this is something really, really old. I mean, I guess Big Hero 6 is 10 already. I don't
want to think about it, but yeah.
So, oh my gosh. That was Kyle got to go do like a lot of press for that, and wow, I can't believe that was that long ago.
So if you are a cat lover or know a cat lover, be sure to check out our article on the Dooney and Burke collection that's dropping at Disney Store. Moving on into that world of Marvel, Deadpool and Wolverine, or where it's at in the Disney Store, is going to have you covered with a variety of items. Any of these in particular, Becca, you're like putting on your wish list?
I like that hat. That's a fun hat. I'm enjoying this bromance between Deadpool and Wolverine, and what's better than like best friend heart necklace, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So whether you have the actual necklace or you have the representation in any number of ways, this is kind of what's become iconic when it comes to this upcoming film.
Mm-hmm.
You have it on a hat, you have it on T-shirts. I like how they have, you know, the Deadpool
Yes.
logo, the chimichanga reference, but then that slash that you think of with Wolverine. So
Yes.
nice way of bringing in the two personas together. This thing is really unattractive.
I actually like this shirt. Yeah, I'm curious to meet this dog pool character. I think the dog in real life does kind of have that, like uh not so
It is an ugly
attractive
dog.
face
No, it's
expression.
you can say it. It's an ugly dog.
But
They do have ugly dog contests.
yes, they do.
So,
Yes, they do. Or like the best overbite or underbite and all of
yeah,
that fun stuff. I've seen that. So
but this little guy, the way his tongue just seems to always not be in his mouth.
well,
Is
that's like Carrie Fisher's dog, Gary. If
oh,
you ever
okay,
saw them
okay.
together, his tongue was always out of his mouth.
That's
And
so not wrong. That's very, very true. Okay. And then this is disturbing but lovely.
yeah, because it's that like iconic moment from the first Avengers film where, you've got all the heroes gathered together to protect New York City and it's all Deadpool.
Is this kind of a representation of his narcissism? I take it he's narcissistic. I don't know that he is.
I
I'm assuming
mean,
so.
I am not an authority on this character. I could see it kind of going that way, but
Like,
also he's just like gonna insert himself wherever if he's interested in doing so.
this is where we need that emergency Mac button. Mac is
I
is our
know.
Marvel guru here at Laughing Place. I need the call on the phone. Hey,
Yes.
hey.
Or he gets an alarm that's like, the Rebeccas are saying something wrong. Go rescue the show.
Somebody jump in the chat, correct them. But yeah.
my
Oh,
God.
hey, Nick, you're here. You should know.
Yeah, there you go.
You watch Marvel stuff. Let me know. Is Deadpool narcissistic? Because that's kind of how his, because Tony Stark kind of falls in that narcissism
For sure.
persona. So yeah. Let's see. Thankfully, moving out of Marvel into the category I'm more familiar with, we've got some new but yet not titles coming from Star Wars. What they've done is they've taken previous expanded universe titles and they're doing them in a collection of reprints, and they've revealed the artwork for them.
Yes. I've not actually read any of these books, even though they've been around for a long time. I have read some of the extended universe or the Legends, I guess not extended universe, the Legends collection. But yeah, we're going to get another, the Han Solo Adventures, Solo Command, and The Force Unleashed. And yeah, I like the artwork for these. I especially like the Solo Command where you have the just the orange there of the TIE fighters and the Millennium Falcon flying below the characters.
I'm really fond of the one with Chewie and Han, and that feels familiar. And so I'm curious if it's kind of a bit of a pull from one of the previous covers. Are you getting visited by your little?
Oh yes, she's been. Are you going to come up? You can place. Hello. Say hi to the people.
See, she knows how to keep her tongue in her mouth.
Yes, she does. She does.
She's just a beauty. Hi, Rigby.
She was playing and trying to grab my attention, but no, we're talking merchandise.
Of course. No, it's way too much fun. Let's see. We're moving on in Star Wars to some Funko. I guess we have some pre-orders over at Entertainment Earth.
Yes. And yeah, we kind of have a little bit of a Halloween feel with this first one that we're looking at. I think that's so cool. I mean, we've done Darth Vader so many times as a Funko Pop. How can we make him different? Well, we can give him some jack-o'-lanterns and some glowing yellow eyes.
Okay, is this menacing or does this look like he's about to juggle them?
He looks like he's about to juggle. I agree. I 100% agree. He's like, you want to see me do a trick?
Right, exactly. So there we go. They have a glow in the dark Darth Maul with his jewel-ended saber. We've got a, let me see if I can make these bigger. Yeah, there we go. We have one of these that comes with a comic book cover in the background.
Yeah, and those are really nice because they're packaged in a hard case, so you can't pull the pop out. We have one that's a Marvel, a Spider-Man one, but these are really, really nicely made. And they're great display pieces.
Vader on his throne. There's more in the article. I'm just pulling up some of the ones that particularly caught my eye. Kylo Ren with a melted kind of a his grandfather? Yeah, granddad's mask all kind of melted away. This is hysterical, and I love every bit of it. This reminds me, Becca, of that ad they had where Darth Vader went on a Disneyland vacation and he was in like the rocket jet. That's what this brings back memories of.
You're just missing the stormtroopers with the Mickey ears and the Mickey premium bar.
100%. And then as we prepare for the holiday season, they've brought out Grogu and Mando with kind of a bit of a holiday sheen to them. So these are little bobblehead looks there. So yeah,
I like these. I like these a lot. I mean, we do see a lot of Star Wars Funko Pop, but I like everything that you highlighted from the article, and
like I say, there's more. There's more in the article, so be sure to check it out. See, it's going to be down below. Right now, it's right here, but it'll be down below, and then you'll be able to read it. As we move towards Becca's shopping list, I wanted to remind all of you that Amazon Prime Days are going on, and that means there are some Disney deals. For example, you can get a couple of the Disney Wish Lego sets are sitting at like 42 to 50% off. The book, it's like 300 pages long, that was sold with the traveling exhibit for the Disney 100. It's sitting at 60% off during their Prime Days. And then Just Play has a couple of dolls and play sets that are sitting at 50% or more off, whether it's some plush villains or these kind of historical sets like the skeleton guys. This set of three villain dolls from Mattel, they usually retail at $60, and they have it currently listed as $23.99. But I mean, I was just struck by the fact that Yzma's part of the set.
I have not seen an Yzma doll or figure for a long time. More so like a statue or like a figurine, but not the toy.
Fashion doll, exactly. And then finally, if you'd been looking for Disney luggage, right now this 3-piece set is sitting at $109.99, which is a considerable savings from the usual price over there. So wanted to make you aware of what's available during Prime Days. And now we've got Becca's shopping list.
Yep. Yeah, we've got another Pantastic Tuesday, and today Trisha highlighted some of the Indiana Jones pins. There's more than just that, but there's some Indiana Jones pins today. So we've got some fun stuff to look at if you're a pin collector. The Disney Eats collection, we've talked about it many times. Well, there is a Disney dress now that is celebrating all of the various foods. That's available at Disney Store that arrived yesterday. I haven't even looked over this yet, the D23 exclusive merch and shopping, but we've got an article because Disney D23 released just a bunch of information about what will be available to fans attending the, is it the Ultimate Fan Event? It's not called Expo. We're still calling it Expo. but yeah, there all of the exciting information surrounding that, because we're just a month away. We're a month away from that's. Yeah. Wow. That snuck up fast. And then, of course, there's also San Diego Comic-Con, and there are a bunch of exclusives, some that are retailer exclusives and some that will only be available at the show. Maxine put together an article for us highlighting all of the various Funko exclusives, and there's so much fun stuff here. I know it was on our main thumbnail there. Indiana Jones today, the hot ticket today. There's a Holy Grail tablet from the Last Crusade. Holy Grail, but it's from the Last Crusade. So a collector's piece. I think it's like $160, and it's just that broken tablet. That you can add to your collection. Speaking of collections, Up is celebrating its 15th anniversary, and Box Lunch has some new exclusives for the entire family. So everybody from baby up to mom and dad and grandma and grandpa. If you're collecting the Funko Pop, Alien Romulus is coming out this summer, and there are pre-orders available now for the characters and creatures from that movie. Hot Toys and Sideshow Collectibles have a new Iron Man Mark II figure that's available for pre-order. Over at Disney Store, there's a Spider-Man collection, so some cute stuff for kids as they're heading back to school. And then Mike today posted a unboxing video of the Acolyte toys and stuff that we got from Hasbro. So I also have not seen this, but I was excited to see that it was posted. So thought I'm gonna throw it on the shopping list.
Fantastic. So lots of fun still over at Laughing Place. If you haven't been by lately, go take a peek. We are constantly updating the site throughout the day, and over here on YouTube, always having lots of Disney fun. At 7:30, we will be having a Disney Trivia Live. You can compete head-to-head with fellow Disney fans and show off your Disney knowledge. Today's episode is going to be entitled Celebrating July 17th, which leads Gio to guess that it'll be a celebration of Disneyland. I don't think I suspect he's totally right on that. So be sure to stop by. That's hosted by my husband and our son. So we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week here at Barely Necessities.